I built my own website. Here's what I used. Hello friends, I launched my own website recently and I wanted to show you the tools that I use to get my website up and running. But before we begin, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Once again, I'm not affiliated with any of the companies or the software that I'm using. I just wanted to show you guys what I use to get my website online. You'll find links to all the software and websites in the description below. So here's my website. It's only 3 pages, and this is the front page, and I'm just going to scroll through so you can get an idea of what I have on here. Now, the software that I used to build the site is from Talkk, and it's called Site Designer, and the version that I have is version 5.0. Some of the things I like about the Talkk Site Designer is that it's fairly easy to use. It's software that you can download and use right on your computer. And this software gives you full control of your work. So if you know any coding, you can go in there, you can edit your HTML, your CSS, your Java. So that's really nice. Now, you don't have to know any coding to use this software. It's really good kind of point and click. So what I did is I started with a template. We'll just grab one here. And you'll see after the template loads, so you can see as the template loads, these things up here are called breakpoints, where you see these little arrows. And this is where you're going to start editing for your smaller screens, for your phones. And then you kind of move up and go into your tablet size and then into your computer. But you always want to start with the smallest screen first. And you can go through and change anything you want in there. You can switch out the pictures, you can switch out the text, you can get rid of elements. And it's really cool. There's so much you can do with this software, and it makes responsive websites, so it doesn't matter what size device that you're using, you'll be able to get your website looking right on any device. You can find great tutorials for all of the Talkk software on YouTube. The next piece of software I wanted to show you is also from Talkk. It is their HTML editor. The version that I'm using right now is version 16.1. The current version of this software is 17.0. I use the Talkk HTML editor to go in and tweak my website, to tweak the HTML and the CSS, add my links to get it to do what I want. By no means an expert in HTML or CSS. I'd say I'm at intermediate level, but I can go in here and I can do my little tweaks and get my website working just the way I want it to work. So this is a really good editor. It's color-coded with all your stuff, and if you know some basic HTML, basic CSS, this is a really great piece of software to use. So if you don't want to pay for an HTML editor, NoteTab makes a free version called NoteTab Lite. It does everything an HTML editor does, but it's free. It doesn't look as sharp as the one from Talkk, but it gets the job done. So if you want one free, NoteTab Lite. The image software that I use to design my logo and edit any photos or pictures that I use on my website is GIMP. GIMP is also absolutely free software. It's sort of a free version of Photoshop, and there is a ton of stuff that you can do with this software. The next piece of free software I'm going to show you is Inkscape. I used Inkscape to convert my logo into a vector graphic. Basically what a vector graphic does is it makes it so you can resize your image any size you want without any quality loss. I used Pinnacle Studio 22 to do all of my video editing. And if you want a free open source video editing program, Shotcut is an excellent choice. For any audio editing, recording that I need to do, I use Audacity. This is also a free program. I bought my domain name, talk.us, from GoDaddy, and I chose InterServer to host my website on. The reason I chose InterServer is because it was a lot cheaper than a lot of the stuff out there. You get unlimited emails, you get free SSL certificate. But one of the great things about InterServer is that you can pay month by month. A lot of hosting services will say it's $9.95 a month, but you'll have to pay for the whole year up front. With InterServer, you can pay month by month. InterServer is running a winter sale right now, 65% off, $250 a month, as you can see. When I bought my web hosting package, I came in at $7 a month, and that price is locked in for the duration of my hosting services. And once I was finished with my website, I used the free software WinSCP to transfer all of my files from my desktop to the host. So that's it. Those are the tools that I used to build my website. If you would like me to cover anything in depth, just let me know in the comments. Thanks, and God bless.